Yo, JD here, Toolers, and as you can see, we're at USA Circuit the Americas here today, and as usual, go as wide as you can, because it really can make you a really good exit onto the start-finish straight here today. And for this first corner, we'll be braking between the first two balls, about 125 meters. So you're braking there, take a relatively late apex. As soon as the car's straight, that's when you go short shift through the gears and minimize the wheel spin. Stay nice and tight to this. And I stay in 6th gear just to avoid going down many gears. You've got to keep as straight line as possible. As you get to the left hand side, that's going in 5th. As you hit that curb going to 4th, stay nice and tight to this. As you hit the curb there, that's your turning point. Do a really late apex, 3rd gear late apex, keep the car straight. And again, short shifting to minimize the wheel spin, and now feed it through its left hand flat out. As you hit the 100-meter board just before that, that's when we're braking. Take another late apex again so you can get in the throttle nice and early. And now you want to be focusing on the straight, spotting the DRS time because it's actually quite easy to miss. Going up into 8th gear, and for this corner, again, similar to the first, you want to be braking just between the first two balls. As soon as you pass that, so about 120 meters, 130 meters out, trying as much of the car on that curb as possible, going up through the gears now. As you hit that curb, going 2nd gear, short shift into 3rd through the corner. Be very careful on the throttle coming up here. As you hit the back box before that, that's your turning in point. Really early apex for this one, going up through the gears now, and for this you want to stay as nice and tight as possible, so clip this curb nice and tight to this because it really will save you quite a lot of speed. Just before the black box, down to 4th gear, trying to go a little bit more on that curb if you can. Going into this, as you pass the shadow, black box on the right, that's your turning in point. Very careful on the throttle here, DRS as you can, and we've done at 1:35.8 here today, and that lap was pretty much flawless until the last sector. The last two corners being a bit too cautious because I was almost 4 attempts up at one point, and so we can actually do a 6, maybe even quicker as well. So kind of annoying. I definitely lost a 10th and a half that last one. Just seeing how good of a lap I was actually on, just took it a little bit too cautious, but we'll be able to move into the SEP now. 7.6 wings seems to be pretty much the norm for most tracks, most comfortable to me, works really well around there. Actually did a 36.0 with 6.5, but 7.6 definitely gives you that much speed, or that much more speed in the first sector. And for the rest of it as well, nice stable setup with the 1111, that's just working wonders for me, just works really well. So hopefully you enjoyed that here today. Hopefully you did like that. So if you did, please leave a like on the video, subscribe for more F1 2016 content, and you can see that was enough for number 1 on the leaderboard. No assists as usual by about 2 attempts or so, but I know I can improve to maybe a 0.6, maybe a 5 and a perfect lap. But for the first 2 sectors, absolutely insane. Just a little bit too cautious. It should have been a little bit tighter in the penultimate corner, but I am quite harsh to myself when I do these kind of laps. So thank you so much for the support recently. It's been absolutely insane. Almost 13,000 subs now, which I really can't believe. So thank you so much. Ask me anything down below and have a good one. Cheers.